we have moved outside for our expansion card. Expansion, discover what moves your soul, engage with it and grow. And then there's another little line in Portuguese, Causa Efeito, which means cause and effect. This is Camila. She's in Rio. She lives in Rio. She hoops in Rio. Her Instagram tag is Hoop Rio, which I love. And she is definitely an ocean being. A lot of her hooping is on the ocean. A lot of what she films is on the ocean or at the ocean. In Rio, which is my home city, it's where I was born. It's where a lot of my family lives, holds a very special place in my heart. And I feel really, really grateful that we have a Brazilian card in the deck representing that special place in my heart. And maybe a dream is to have a deck that is in Portuguese. So translated, printed in Brazil for the Brazilian public that doesn't speak English. And that would be a big expansion for me to go into the language in that way, to translate things. You know, my Portuguese is pretty, it's good, but it's a little bit basic. So anyway, the card, expansion, discover what moves your soul, engage with it and grow. And then there's the cause and effect line at the bottom. So this card brings to us this reminder or idea that everything that we do today will have a repercussion, a gift, a result, right? So everything I'm doing today will result in something in the future, or is shifting my future is another way to think about that, right? So all of my actions today affect my future self, my future life, my work, right? Everything. And it can be subtle and it can be hard to remember when things aren't appearing, when the results aren't appearing immediately. So this card definitely brings with it, as other cards do, this card brings us the reminder of like, take the actions, do the things, but specifically take the actions, just, you know, find out what moves your soul, engage with that, and through that action of really feeling into what my soul wants or what my deeper self wants, and then engaging with those things, the growth will come really effortlessly and naturally, I believe. And again, cause and effect, you know, that law that is apparent in mathematics and in science, and I think in all areas where, you know, what is happening right now, what we do right now, everything in the universe has a moment of action and then a moment of reaction, right? Or a moment where we take the actions and a moment where the effects become clear. So the expansion card, expansão, is how you say expansion in Portuguese. Let's see if I can translate it on the spot. This is a big expansion for me. Descobre o que mexe com seu... do I know how to say soul? Com seu ser, maybe. Descobre o que mexe com seu ser. Engage with it. Pratica e grow. E cresce. Causa e efeito. So that is our expansion card. I believe that human beings, and possibly all beings, but I'm a human, so I know this experience, I believe that we are growth-seeking beings. I believe that when we are in alignment and when we are not in crisis, right? When we're in an alignment within ourselves and within our environment and we're not in a crisis situation, I believe that we're always seeking growth. And maybe even in a crisis situation, right? Maybe adapting to crisis is a way of growing, is a type of growth, a type of expansion, right? We have to adapt. We're so adaptable. We're so incredible in so many ways. And so I do believe that there is this inherent need, this inner need for expansion, whatever that means, right? Expanding our families, expanding our work, expanding our love. We're called to do it in different ways, but I do believe that we all carry the seed of a desire for expansion. So that is our card for today. We are outside because the season has changed. This is the last card that came into the deck. I had already printed the deck actually, and then Camila agreed to be on the deck, so I reprinted and sent this card to all the people that had gotten the first 50 decks. So she's coming in a little later, which is classic Brazilian style. Like, we're late for everything. We arrive at the right time, so that's perfect. And so yeah, by now it's summertime or summer-ish. I'm outside. Things have expanded. The plants have grown, you know, so that's where I'm coming from with expansion. There you go.